The universe has a crucial message specifically for you today. Your person has been trying to reach you energetically, and something significant has changed in their life situation. The third-party involvement that broke your heart is not what it seemed. Divine timing has brought you to this message right now because what you're about to discover will explain everything. Those signs you've been seeing their name appearing everywhere, repeating numbers like 111, 222, or 444, dreams where they appear sad or apologetic, these are all real. They're experiencing something they never expected would happen, and your intuition about them thinking of you constantly is absolutely correct. This reading will reveal what's really happening in their energy right now. The tears you've cried, the sleepless nights you've endured, the confusion that's been weighing on your heart, it's all about to make sense. They are suffering from something that's eating away at their peace every single day. The fact that you found this message today is no accident. This is divinely guided timing because what needs to be revealed cannot wait any longer. Your person made a devastating choice when they chose the third party over you. That decision has led them to an unexpected and painful consequence they never saw coming. They are now suffering from a condition that's much deeper and more painful than any physical illness. The disease affecting them is called regret, and it's consuming them completely. This isn't just emotional discomfort or a passing feeling of doubt. This regret is actively destroying their peace, their happiness, and their ability to enjoy life. Every single day they wake up realizing the magnitude of their mistake. The third-party relationship has shown them exactly what they truly lost when they let you go. They're experiencing symptoms that are impossible to ignore: the inability to feel genuine joy, constant comparison between you and the third party, and a deep emptiness that nothing seems to fill. The life they thought they wanted with the third party feels hollow and unfulfilling. Your absence in their life has created a void that nothing and nobody else can fill. They are suffering in ways they never imagined possible, and this realization hit them recently. The timing is significant. The universe is showing you this because important decisions are coming your way. Understanding their current state will help you make empowered choices about your own path forward. Their suffering is real, but this isn't about feeling sorry for them. Here's how you can recognize the energy of their regret reaching you right now. Those sudden thoughts of them that come at random times during your day? They're thinking of you at exactly those moments. The dreams where they appear looking sad, apologetic, or desperately trying to communicate something to you. These are energetic messages breaking through while your conscious mind rests. You've been seeing their name everywhere on signs while driving, in conversations you overhear, randomly appearing online when you're scrolling. Angel numbers have been appearing constantly in your life. The number 111 signals new beginnings, 222 points to potential reunion, and 444 confirms that angels are supporting you through this. Songs that remind you of your connections seem to play unexpectedly, bringing tears to your eyes and memories flooding back. Mutual friends have been mentioning them more frequently or acting strangely when their name comes up. You felt your phone was about to ring with their call, only to be disappointed when it doesn't happen. Late at night, especially between 2 and 4 a.m., you feel their energy especially strong because they can't sleep, thinking of you. You experience physical sensations that seem to come from nowhere: sudden warmth in your chest, tingling sensations, or unexplained waves of emotion. The third-party relationship is showing visible cracks that others are noticing. Their social media behavior has changed dramatically, posting less, seeming disconnected and unlike themselves. People who know them have noticed they are not themselves anymore. Their life appears successful on the surface, but something feels empty underneath. They are playing a constant comparison game in their mind, and you win every single comparison. Everything the third party does reminds them of what you used to do better. You need to understand why regret is being called a disease in their situation. This isn't ordinary regret that fades with time or gets easier to manage. This is an all-consuming spiritual and emotional condition that affects every aspect of their daily life. Let me describe the symptoms they're experiencing every single day. Each morning starts with realization. They wake up and immediately their first thought is of you and their terrible mistake. Throughout the day, constant reminders of what they gave up appear everywhere they look. Evening brings torment as they lie awake replaying memories and imagining different choices they could have made. The third party notices they're distant, distracted, and not fully present in the relationship. They're comparing everything, and you win every comparison in their mind without even trying. Your laugh versus the third party's laugh. Your deep understanding of who they really are versus the third party's surface-level connection. Your authentic chemistry that felt effortless versus the forced compatibility they feel now. The way you supported their dreams and encouraged their growth versus the third party's indifference or misunderstanding. Your intimate conversations that lasted for hours versus small talk that leaves them feeling alone even when together. This constant comparison is eating away at their peace like a disease spreads through the body. They can't enjoy moments with the third party without wishing it were you instead. The regret has created physical manifestations: loss of appetite, restless sleep, anxiety that appears without warning. They've lost interest in activities and hobbies that used to excite them. Friends and family notice something is wrong, but they can't explain what they are feeling. The third party senses the growing emotional distance between them. Arguments have increased because they are frustrated with themselves and projecting that frustration onto the relationship. Nothing feels right anymore because deep in their heart they know they made the wrong choice. The disease of regret spreads into every area of their life. Work performance is suffering, relationships with others are affected, and they are unable to fully commit to the third party because their heart knows the truth. The universe is delivering their message through this reading right now. Here's what your person wants you to know but hasn't found the courage to say directly. First and most importantly, I was wrong. They've finally admitted this truth to themselves after fighting against it for so long. Second, you were the one. They see this clearly now in a way they couldn't or wouldn't see before. Third, I don't know how to fix this. They feel completely trapped by the choices they've made and the situation they've created. They desperately want to reach out to you, but fear, pride, and shame hold them back like invisible chains. They fear you've moved on and won't want to hear from them after everything that happened. The pride that kept them from admitting their mistake earlier now makes it even harder to humble themselves and apologize. Shame about hurting you and choosing someone else feels like a heavy weight they carry every day. They're watching your social media profiles, hoping desperately for signs that you might still care about them. They analyze your posts carefully, looking for clues about your emotional state and whether you're healing or still hurting. They wonder constantly if you're seeing someone new or if you're still single and potentially open to reconnect. They're hoping against hope that you haven't completely closed your heart to the possibility of them. They rehearse conversations in their mind constantly throughout the day. What they would say if they finally found the courage to call you. How they would try to explain their choices and express the depth of their regret. The apology they've written in their head 1,000 times but can't seem to speak out loud. They want you to know that the third party was never really competition for your place in their heart. It was never about you not being enough or lacking something they needed. Their choice was based on fear of the intensity you shared, poor timing, or external pressure from family or circumstances. They ran from the depth of what you shared together because it scared them. The intensity of your connection felt overwhelming at the time. Now they finally understand that intensity was actually the rare gift most people search their whole lives for and never find. The universe has important guidance for you regarding this situation, and you need to hear this clearly. First and most importantly, understand that their regret doesn't obligate you to anything. Their suffering is a direct consequence of their choice, not your responsibility to fix or heal. You are worthy of someone who chooses you first, not someone who chooses you eventually after other options fail. This message isn't about rushing back to them or giving them another chance immediately. It's about empowering you with knowledge so you can make clear decisions from a place of strength rather than confusion. If they do reach out to you in the coming days or weeks, you'll be prepared mentally and emotionally for that contact. You won't be caught completely off guard by sudden messages after their silence. You'll understand the energy and desperation behind their words when they finally come. The universe wants you to protect your peace during this challenging time. Don't let their regret become your emotional burden to carry on top of your own healing. Their pain doesn't erase the pain they caused you when they made their choice. Real change requires concrete action, not just internal regret they keep to themselves. If reconnect ion happens, watch carefully for actions and changed behavior, not just words and promises. Set crystal clear boundaries about what you will and won't accept in any future relationship. Don't settle for being the backup plan they return to after the third-party situation fails. You deserve to be someone's first choice, their primary choice, not their second realization after making mistakes. However, the universe also reminds you that people can genuinely grow and transform through painful experiences. Sometimes losing someone valuable is exactly the wake-up call needed for real transformation to occur. Real regret can and does lead to real change and genuinely better behavior in the future. Only you can decide if their regret seems genuine enough and deep enough for second chances. Trust your intuition completely. It will tell you clearly if their energy has truly shifted or if they are just lonely and desperate. Don't make decisions from a place of loneliness or the comfortable familiarity of an old connection. Make decisions from a foundation of self-worth and absolute clarity about what you deserve. The universe fully supports whatever choice ultimately aligns with your highest good and deepest happiness. Here's what the energy is showing about the coming weeks and months ahead. Your person's regret will continue intensifying rather than diminishing as more time passes. The third-party situation will likely reach a critical breaking point soon because they cannot sustain a relationship while being emotionally invested in someone else. 3 possible timelines are emerging clearly in the energy field around this situation. Timeline 1 shows them gathering courage and reaching out to you directly within 1 to 3 months from now. This contact happens through a text message, phone call, or unexpected appearance at a place they know you frequent. They'll be nervous, apologetic, and desperately hoping for a real conversation. Timeline 2 reveals them reaching out indirectly through mutual friends first, testing the waters carefully to see if you'd be receptive to direct contact. They'll start asking friends about you, your life, whether you've mentioned them recently. Timeline 3 shows them waiting endlessly for a perfect sign or ideal moment that may actually never come. Fear and pride keep them completely stuck in inaction while they suffer in silence. Time passes, opportunities close, and the distance between you grows. Which timeline actually manifests depends partly on the energy you're consciously and unconsciously sending out into the universe. If you're completely closed off emotionally, they'll sense this resistance and hesitate to reach out. If you're genuinely open to communication, not chasing them, but simply open, they'll feel that receptive energy. The universe is actively creating circumstances and synchronicities that might bring you together naturally. chance encounters at unexpected places, mutual events you both attend, or legitimate reasons for contact will appear. Pay very close attention to synchronicities appearing in the coming weeks. These are the universe carefully arranging potential reconnect-ion opportunities for both of you. Remember that you have complete free will in how you respond to any contact they initiate. No outcome is predetermined or set in stone. Your choices actively shape the final result. Regardless of what ultimately happens with your person, your personal healing journey continues moving forward. This difficult situation has taught you valuable lessons about love, boundaries, and self-worth. You now know with certainty that you can survive losing someone you deeply loved and believed was your person. You've discovered inner strength and resilience you didn't know you possessed before this challenge. The universe has been carefully preparing you for something better than what you had before. Whether that better includes a transformed version of them or someone completely new is still unfolding. Use this time wisely to focus on your own growth, healing, and happiness. Don't put your entire life on hold waiting anxiously for their message or their return. Continue actively building the beautiful life you deserve right now. When you're genuinely happy and fulfilled independently, you make much clearer decisions about relationships. If they return to your life, you'll be choosing from a place of abundance rather than from lack or loneliness. If they don't return, you'll already be thriving beautifully without them. Either way, you win because you're choosing yourself first. Release the desperate need to know exactly how this story ends. Trust completely that the universe is guiding you toward your absolute highest good. Keep your heart open to love without fixating obsessively on one specific person. The right love will find you when the timing is divinely perfect. The universe brought you to this exact message at exactly the right moment in your journey. Your person's regret is absolutely real, and their message has now been delivered directly to you through this reading. Now you have the clarity and knowledge to make empowered decisions moving forward on your path. If this reading resonated deeply with you and your situation, trust that powerful connection. The signs you've been seeing everywhere are now confirmed. Your intuition was right all along. They are thinking of you constantly, regretting their choice deeply, and suffering because of it. What you choose to do with this information is entirely your decision to make. Show your appreciation for this divine message by giving super thanks to support this channel. Your energy exchange helps maintain the spiritual connection that makes these readings possible. More importantly, share this video with someone who needs to hear it right now. Someone in your life is going through exactly this situation and needs this clarity. The universe works through us to help others find the guidance they are seeking. Remember always, you are worthy of a love that chooses you first, always and completely. Trust the perfect timing of your life and the wisdom of your journey.